Bad habit, sister. What was Donald's mother doing?
We were having a chat.
About what?
No, I think the third party is to be required.
No,
for this
sister, no
college.
third party. You and I are due for a talk. It's time for you to stop this campaign against me.
You could stop it at any time.
How?
Confess. And resign.
So you're attempting to destroy my reputation, but this is going to result in your removal, not mine.
What are you doing in this school, Father?
I'm trying to do good.
Okay. Even more to the point. What are you doing in the priesthood?
You are single-handedly holding this school and this parish back
From what?
from progressive education and a welcoming church.
You're attempting to distract me, Father Flynn. But this isn't about my behavior, it's about yours.
No, this is about your unfounded suspicions.
That's right.
You know what
I have suspicions.
You know what I don't understand about this, sister? Why do you suspect? What have I done? What have you seen?
You gave that boy wine to drink, and you let him take the blame.
That's completely untrue. Did you talk to Mr. McGinn?
All McGinn knows is the boy drank wine. He doesn't know how he came to drink it.
Exactly. And did the boy's mother have anything to add to that?
No,
That's it. So there's nothing.
I'm not satisfied.
Well, if you're not satisfied, go ask the boy.
No. He'd protect you. That's what he's been doing.
Why would he do that?
Because you have seduced him.
You know what? This is insane. You have it in your head that I've somehow corrupted this child by giving him wine, and there's nothing I can say to change that.
That's right.
But correct me if I'm wrong. This has absolutely nothing to do with the wine. Not really. You have had a fundamental mistrust of me even before this incident, and it was you who went to Sister James and warned her to be on the lookout.
That's right.
So you admit it.
Certainly.
Why?
I know people.
That's not good enough.
It won't have to be.
How is that?
You will tell me what you've done.
Okay. Sister, I'm not one of your truant boys. And Sister James is convinced I'm innocent.
Oh, so you talked to Sister James?
Yeah.
Oh, well, of course you talked to Sister James.
Sister, are you aware that Donald's father beats him?
Yes.
And could that not be the cause of his odd behavior that Sister James has noticed?
It might.
So what then? What have you seen? What have you heard that has so thoroughly convinced you?
On the first day of the school year, I saw you touch William London's wrist. And I saw him pull away.
That's it.
That was all I needed, but...
Are you okay? This is ridiculous.
Okay, what are you doing now? What are you
You left
writing?
me no choice. I tend to get too flustered to remember the details of upsetting conversations. So I'm taking note. So when I talk to Monsignor, I can tell him why you need to be removed as principal of this school.
This morning, before I spoke with Mrs. Muller, I took the precaution of calling the last parish to which you were assigned.
And what did he say?
Who?
The pastor.
So I didn't speak to the pastor, I spoke to one of the nuns.
Church is very clear. You go through the pastor.
Why? Do you have an understanding, you and he? Father Flynn, you have a history.
You have no right rummaging through my past.
This is your third parish in the last
Sister,
5 years.
Call the pastor. Ask him why I left. You'll see he was perfectly innocent.
I'm not calling the pastor.
I am a good priest, and there's nothing in my record that suggests otherwise.
You will go after another child and another
What nun
child
did
and
you
another
speak to?
child.
What nun
until
did
you're
you speak
stopped.
to?
I will not say.
I have never touched a child.
You have.
You haven't the slightest proof of
Oh,
anything.
but I have my certainty.
Oh, your certainty.
And armed with that, I will go to your last parish and the one before that if necessary. I will find a parent, Father Flynn. Trust me, I will.
Stop this now. I'm warning you to stop this now.
I will find a parent who doesn't even know that you're still working
Sister.
with children. And when I do, you will be exposed.
Don't do this.
You may even be attacked metaphorically or otherwise.
You have no right. You have absolutely no right to act on your own. Do you understand me? You are a member of a religious order. You took vows, obedience being one of them. You answer to me. You have no right to act outside of the church.
I will step outside the church if that's what needs to be done. I will do everything that needs to be done, Father Flynn, even if it means I'm damned to hell. You do well to understand that, or you will mistake me. Did you give Donald Muller wine to drink?
Sister, have you ever done anything wrong?
I have?
Mortal sin, yeah?
Yes.
And what did you do?
I confessed.
Exactly.
Did you give Donald Muller wine to drink?
Sister, whatever I have done, just like you, I have placed it in the loving hands of my confessor. See, we're the same.
We are not the same. A dog that bites is a dog that bites. I don't do something wrong, justify it, and move on. I desist. I admit it, I desist, and I take my medicine. Did you give Donald Muller wine to drink?
No.
Mental reservation?
No.
Oh, you're lying. You are lying. Very well, I'll be on my way, and once I go, I will not be stopped.
Sister, wait. Wait. You can't do this. It can't end like this.
Here's what you're going to do. You will apply for a transfer from this parish, and you will take a leave of absence once it's granted.
And go where for the love of God, huh? You know my life is here. No. Sister, take a seat. Have a seat. Are we not people? Am I not a person, flesh and blood, just like you? Or are we just ideas and convictions? See, there are things I can't say. You understand? There are things that I can't say, and even if you can imagine an explanation, sister, you have to remember that there are circumstances beyond your knowledge. And you say you feel certainty, but certainty is an emotion, not a fact. So, in the spirit of charity, I appeal to you. On behalf of my life's work, you have to act responsibly. And with that, I place myself in your hands.
I don't want you.
But my reputation's at stake, so you have to do something.
You can preserve your reputation.
No, if you keep saying these things, I won't be able to continue my work in the community.
Your work in the community should be discontinued.
So you'll leave me with nothing.
No. Donald Muller had nothing, and you took advantage of that.
Sister, you may not understand this, but I actually cared for that boy. I did nothing wrong.
Because you smiled at him and sympathized with him and made him think that you were just the same?
You know, the child needed a friend.
You're a cheat. That warm feeling that you experienced when the boy looked at you with trust was not a sensation of virtue. It can be got by a drunkard from a sort of rum. You're a disgrace to the collar. The only reason the church hasn't thrown you out yet is because of the decline in vocations.
I can fight you.
You will lose.
Oh, you don't know that.
I know that.
Sister, where's your compassion? Huh?
Nowhere you can get at it.